Internet marketing. It's a strange, scary world. Millions of people work their hardest to convince millions of other people to purchase their hot new thing. It's a cutthroat, ever-evolving industry that, unless you're in the internet marketing space, you hardly ever give a conscious thought to. Every day, internet users are bombarded with a slew of different ads in a bunch of different mediums. Display ads, video ads, sponsored content, and tactful product placement. They're all influencing your buying decisions, often without you realizing it. Many of these advertisements are noticed, but ultimately unremarkable. Except for a few. There are some advertisements that have been considered the chum of the internet, the lowest common denominator of internet marketing, the absolute worst of the worst. These native advertisements. Now, I can guarantee that you've seen these before, but what exactly are they? What are they selling? Who are the people behind them, and do they actually make money? The answers may surprise you. If you've been on the internet at all, it's safe to assume that you have seen these ads before. Now, I say it's safe to assume because the global market for native ads is expected to reach $85 billion this year, 2020, and millions of unique impressions are being made every single month. These are native advertisements. Advertisements that are so cohesive with the design and content of the page that they're on that the readers just feel like they're supposed to be there, that they're a part of the content that they're already consuming. That doesn't seem right. At least not for these examples, and not right now. Back in the day, this was right, though, and it's actually the basis of what these native advertisements were built on. While there are many different native advertising companies, we're going to be addressing two specific ones in this video. Outbrain and Taboola, and these are probably the two that you've seen the most. Now, these behemoths actually merged into one mega native ad corporation back in October 2019. Now, back in the early 2000s, way back around 2005, 2006, the ancient times, search engines were already in full swing and they were starting to get really good at what they're supposed to be doing. Of course, they were still learning and there were definitely still some flukes going on, but that's beside the point. These search engines were great at giving information that people were actively searching for. If you need an answer to a question or a specific recipe, or maybe if you want to know the weather, there you go, they will tell you. That's the thing though, they gave what people were searching for, but nothing more. Any marketer will tell you that customer acquisition is expensive. When you get a website visitor or when you get a customer, you want to keep them around for as long as you possibly can. Simply providing a searcher with their direct answer is step one, and it is by far the most important aspect of these internet search engines. But what happens after that? They leave and they go about their day? You have to think of all the wasted potential here. This is where these native advertisers come into play. They were founded on the basis of recommending similar content on other content, keeping readers in a content consumption loop, and giving them content that they didn't even know that they wanted. Sounds kind of crazy sci-fi, like get out of my head, right? But it actually makes sense. Reading an article about vacationing in Florida? Well, here's a suggestion for an article about Florida beaches and Florida hotels and airline tickets. Now, these articles are obviously monetized. They're not just floofy articles that anybody's written, but they're very relevant to what that person was initially searching. It's a way to see the market potential in these readers and make suggestions for content that capitalizes on what they're looking at and what they're in the market for literally right now. This very clever idea was appreciated by many, and quite a few different companies doing the exact same thing started popping up. A lot of them got venture capital funding, they grew, they expanded their reach, and away they went. Everything was fine. That is, until it wasn't fine. As I'm about to show you in a plethora of bizarre examples, native advertising fell victim to the most impactful, influential force in the entire world. money. That's right. Next time you see an ad with a picture of like a hard-boiled egg being cracked open and the caption, "Women over 67 need to do this every single day in order to have perfect hair," just know that that is done because of money. What does that mean though? Well, there's been a gradual evolution or de-evolution of these ads in two specific ways. First of all, these native ad companies want to generate as much revenue as possible, so their visions over the years changed. They became more lenient with what they started accepting into their ad networks, and even though companies like Outbrain have come forward and said that they are specifically working on the quality of the ads that they are allowing, it has been proven time and time again that this is simply trying to save face and that not a lot is done to ensure the quality of these advertisements. Second, the people that actually advertise on these native ad platforms, the people that pay the salaries of the workers at these native advertising companies, they want to get more clicks for less money. Combining those two factors, you get this. Chum. Garbage. The cancer of the internet. Clickbaity, flashy, sometimes downright disturbing ads that are meant to fire some synapses in your monkey brain to make you so intrigued and so curious that you just have to click them. This has caused the ultimate death spiral of native ads, and we are seeing that happen every single day. Every day, these ads get slightly worse. Tracking and analytics get better and better as new technology is created, and companies start devising ways to get more clicks and more sales for less money. And then more and more websites use these native ad units to make more and more money, thus driving down the price of these native ad units, lowering the barriers to entry, and allowing more people to get into it and advertise these spammy advertisements at a lower cost. Thus lowering ad rates for publishers, meaning that they need to put more ad units on their website in order to make the same amount of money. Thus, they turn to these native ad units, and it's a never-ending cycle, and that is where the death spiral comes into play. And the thing is, these ads work. There's a reason why they're so prominent and everywhere across the internet, and there's a reason why these native ad companies are growing to the sizes that they are. They're profitable. They convert and they make money. So who exactly is running these ads, and how in the world are they making money from them? Without even trying, I have managed to find quite a few different examples of these terrible native ads that are each making money in their own unique way. What's incredible is that it isn't just fly-by-night marketers running these advertisements. It's legitimate multi-million-dollar companies that are running these. And they don't want you to know this. So let's hop into the computer. So I've gone ahead and handpicked 9 of these native advertisements for us to look at, and all of them are different in their own way, and I actually have 5 different websites that have these ads on here, so you can get an idea for the websites that actually show these ads and also what, how they're making money off of these ads. So first things first, I am on Huffington Post, and I just scroll down to the bottom of one of their blog posts. All of them have this, and as you can see, here is a native ad feed mixed in with a lot of their own posts, like these two right here, like that. Like these. It blends in really, really nicely, so you can see what I mean by native advertisements. Now, let's go ahead and click on this one right here. You won't get through this list of 18 products without buying something. Let's see. So I'm not 100% on what is going on with this website, but I can make a pretty safe assumption here. What this person has done is built this kind of like shell website, and then they have these advertisement type posts where this one is 22 unique products you'll probably want to get. And basically from here, every single one of these products that he's linking out to, every single one of these is an affiliate link to a different sales funnel. A lot of these are through ClickBank, which, if you don't know, is an affiliate marketing type platform where you can find products to affiliate market and then actually market them. And just every single one of these is from that. And if we just want to go ahead and click on one of these to see what's going on, oops, just clicked at the top. We'll just click on this one right here. It links out to this thing, PhotoStick, and this is just some type of product where they've set up a little sales funnel right here, and then we go here, and boom, little sales page, pretty standard sales page, and then you can order your things through here. Blah blah blah. A lot of these are either done through ClickFunnels or they're done through some type of other funnel builder. ClickFunnels is a very popular one, and then you just do that and order it. And yeah, so that's how this website makes money, is they run a bunch of ads highlighting a bunch of different affiliate products, and they just hope that they get sales. So another interesting one, we come down here. Man comes to adopt pit bull at shelter, but she refused to let go of her best friend. And it's a dog mid-lick. So let's go ahead and look at that. So that brings us to this website called icepop.com, and you're scrolling down, and as you can see, it's an image, a little bit of text, and then a next button. And basically what these websites are doing here is called ad arbitrage. And basically what that means is they are buying traffic to their site, and then the people that come to their site that they paid for are also seeing ads. And so what IcePop is hoping is that they're going to make more money off of people coming to their website and looking at ads on their website than the amount of money that they paid to actually acquire that person in the first place. So let's say that they got a click off of Taboola or Outbrain for 10 cents, so they get someone on their website for 10 cents. They're hoping that people are going to click through, click next, and as you can see, very, very thin content, click next, and all of this time, new ads are serving all over the page. And they're hoping that I'm going to view enough ads to where it's going to make up the amount of money that it took to acquire me. And this is an extremely popular use for these advertisements because it's clickbait and it's appealing to the lowest common denominator of website surfer or internet surfer. So people that are actually clicking on this clickbait are more likely to go ahead and deal with all the ads and just click through on all of these different posts. So here we are on the bottom of TheVerge.com, and we've got two pretty interesting ones that I want to show you. The first off, we have unsold 2018 SUVs going for pennies on the dollar. Research top SUV 2018 luxury. And as you can see right here, it says Yahoo search. And when we click on it, that's exactly what it is. It doesn't actually go to a website. It goes to Yahoo search. And you know how I just talked about ad arbitrage? Well, Yahoo is doing the exact same thing. It's not just small guys that are doing this, it's big players like Yahoo. Basically what they're doing is they're paying to get people to click this, but instead of having people look at ads and hoping to get enough, what they are essentially doing is having people click on this post, go to the search results, and they're hoping that people are then going to click these top ads right here. These are all advertisements right here. They're hoping that people are going to click those, and then Yahoo gets basically all of that money because they are serving these ads. So this is a large scale ad arbitrage that I have seen Yahoo do time and time again. They're definitely one of the big players in this, but I imagine other search engines too, or any other place where search can be monetized like this would be doing this as well. And then how to pay off $10,000 fast, and that it links to NerdWallet. So basically this is just a heavy affiliate page for NerdWallet. NerdWallet's like a financial advice type website, and here they link out to some credit cards where they would get some insane commissions off of recommending these credit cards, and they also link out to some other pages here that would make them a lot of money as well. So this is kind of an arbitrage, but this is more so getting low traffic to a very high ticket page. Washington Post, and these are some of the worst ads that I have seen. Up here there's another Yahoo search arbitrage. Here is another traffic arbitrage, ad arbitrage thing right here. We'll just go ahead and click on this one. Someone's poking an intestine. Check what this one is. It plays this kind of like spammy video, but if I actually click here and I click on skip video, you will see that it actually links to a sales page for United Naturals it's like Gut Connect 365, some type of like gut health supplement. And this is a legitimate guy, I think. It's an actual real company, and they are selling using ads like this. This ad leads to this website, United Naturals. And as you can see, it's $134 for this. Now you could buy the 1 jar for $54 or 6 jars for the most savings for $244. So it's a very, very high ticket package. And the reason why I think they are running these advertisements is, first of all, this is appealing to older people, and older people are much more likely to actually click on these ads. It's more appealing to them. And also, with the way that Google has taken on medical content, and that it's extremely hard to rank medical content on Google if you're not like a legitimate source, and this is very, very spammy, then you need to turn towards other methods to acquire your traffic. And that's what they're doing right here. They're getting very, very low cost traffic to this page, but because it's so high ticket, they're definitely turning a profit off of this. And then plastic surgeon tells doing this every morning can snap back sagging skin, no creams needed. And as you can actually see in the picture, it says for illustrative purposes only. They're covering their butts there. And that leads us to this sales page from Beverly Hills MD. As you can see, they've been running this for almost 2 years, if that is accurate. They've just got a lot of text right here, and then this video which links to this innerskinresearch.com. They have a sales page right here, and then this guy, a cosmetic surgeon in Beverly Hills, and he actually has a website that we can open up right now. And here he sells a bunch of, wouldn't you know it, cosmetic things and supplements and stuff like that. Once again, really playing into the stereotype of the types of products that are advertised off of these platforms. But this is a legitimate company. It looks very well established, but once again, they're using ads like this to acquire their customers. It's just very, very bizarre. Here we are on Tech Radar down at the bottom. They've got some huge ones right here. Don't ignore your dog's dental hygiene. Try this simple tip, and it's a very low-res picture of a dog licking an empty glass bowl. We open this up, and it is a sales page for the Pet Lab Co. for this dental formula thing. And if we actually go to the Pet Lab Co., it's an actual legitimate website that sells pet supplements. I looked into this, and it looks like they do work. So, you know, good for them for doing that. But once again, this is how they're selling their products, just like that. But I imagine that they're having a really good run at it. And then down here, I'm sure everybody has seen these. I see these all over the internet. Tampa, Florida drivers, which is where I am right now, so they use, that, you know, relevant geolocation, are stunned by this new rule. All it does is take us to US Auto Insurance Now, which is just a kind of garbage auto insurance affiliate website. So they basically bait you into getting a rate, and they earn commissions off of that. And I imagine that works pretty well for them, because I have seen these ads time and time and time again. And then here we are on PerezHilton.com, which, if you want to laugh, is one of the absolute worst websites I have ever been on in terms of ad displays. There are more ads on this website than actual content. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But at the bottom, this one kind of caught my eye. How Tampa woman, which, yeah, I could see that being a Tampa woman, lost weight with 0 exercise. It's genius. Go ahead and click on that. That brings us over here to this healthnews.loadingnow.online, clearly spam website. Just scrolling down, it's clearly just some, you know, miracle weight loss thing with a bunch of fake comments right here. But to be fair, it looks very legitimate, and I imagine their target audience would fall for this. Then we go ahead and click on short video here to watch what's actually going on. And as you can see up here, ClickBank, trusted source, or trusted secure. They've got a video right here, and they've got their products right here. Actually, if you scroll down here, you can see an affiliate spot. And wouldn't you know it, once you're registered as a ClickBank affiliate and you send us traffic, you'll automatically be credited 75% commission for all initial research sales that result from traffic you send. 75% commission. And it's very, very similar commission structures, extremely high for a lot of these different products. So it's either the company itself is running these ads because clearly it works and why not just go directly to the source, but other times it's other people offering these extremely lucrative commission structures and just being like, I don't care what kind of traffic you send us, as long as it converts, we will pay you. And that is what this one is doing right here, this garbage supplement. So there's quite a bit going on with these ads beyond their eye-damaging designs. They're simply an extremely low-cost traffic source for companies that are not dependent on high-quality traffic. Until online publishers decide to stop using these advertisements on their websites, they're not going away anytime soon. In fact, they're going to keep getting worse and worse over the years. With the way that these are lowering ad rates, it's going to be very interesting to see how native ad units impact the ad technology space. As someone that depends on ad revenue, this is obviously kind of scary and depressing for me, but also extremely intriguing. So what do you think? Do you like these ads? I doubt it. Do you hate them? Probably. What is the funniest example of these native advertisements that you have seen? Tell me down in the comments below. I would love to know, because these things are just so funny to me. So guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button down below. You're not going to regret either of those. Also, comment down below and go watch those videos over there. I know you'll like them. All right, peace out.